A coalition of historic and preservation organizations is suing the city of New Orleans over a plan to remove prominent Confederate monuments. It's just the latest move in a slow and steady purge of reminders of the South's Confederate history, a purge many blame on political correctness. Correspondent Peter Doocy takes a look tonight.
It's been a century and a half since the Civil War ended, but Confederate landmarks are causing new problems coast to coast. Activists are saying it's just time for them to go.
We're beginning to realize we can't be a free nation if we celebrate the architects and defenders of one of America's greatest shame, which is slavery.
This momentum started in the summer when a racially motivated mass murder in South Carolina inspired lawmakers there to remove the Confederate flag from State House grounds. Now there's pressure to rename roads and schools honoring Confederate figures from Virginia to California. There's a petition to rename 10 military bases, including Fort Hood and Fort Bragg. And in New Orleans, officials just voted to remove 4 prominent Confederate monuments from busy public places. It's going to cost $170,000 to do that, though in this case the money is private, so taxpayers aren't on the hook. Historians think it is possible to make these changes without losing perspective.
There's a difference between history and commemoration. That one of our concerns is we want to get the history right, and we want to have a real conversation about what is it that we're going to choose to commemorate.
But some Southerners are worried that people trying to erase all reminders of Confederate ancestors are missing an important point. And nobody has been more outspoken than Ben Jones, the Dukes of Hazzard star and former Democratic congressman.
There are 70 to 80 million Americans who are descended from those who fought for the Confederacy. So they are our family, our flesh and blood, our DNA. Their names are in our Bibles, their pictures are on our walls, and we put flowers on their graves. It's important to us, that heritage. We understand what they did in the context of their times.
Jones doesn't want people to pretend the ugly parts of American history didn't happen, but thinks important historical figures should be remembered in meaningful ways. Not all elected officials agree with him, though, so take a long look at Confederate memorials like this one in Alexandria, Virginia, because they may not be here much longer. Shannon.
Interesting story. Peter, thank you.